is really good, but the texture is all wrong. So, oh well. It's okay. You can turn it into a filling now. A filling for what? What would you do with it? I'm probably still gonna eat it. Like, it's just a weird texture that I can't, I don't know. Sorry I didn't type sooner. The whole raid thing is weird for me. Oh, that's okay. Don't worry about it. Yeah, usually when I raid someone, I will make sure that I open up their channel beforehand if I'm not subbed to them, so that I can get the ads out of the way for, at least for me. Is it more sweet or savory? It's kind of a nice combination of both, but it's a little bit more sweet than I would like. So I didn't even add the sugar. The recipe called for a little bit of sugar. I didn't even add it because the mango was sweet enough. Yeah. Next time, if I were to do again, I would just to recap, because I like to just talk out what I would do differently. I would try to find a like even less ripe of a fruit, like actually get a green one. And I looked, but this was like the least ripe I could get, and it felt really hard. So I was like, okay, I think we're good. No, it was too ripe. And then the other thing is maybe if it was still the same ripeness, maybe just hand slice it carefully and like try to do matchsticks and then mix it carefully. Because I did the food processor and it was just like a little too vigorous for the mango to handle. Sounds good. Of course. Thank you again for dropping by and have fun cleaning up. I say that totally sarcastically. Cleaning up is the worst. Okay, so earlier we chopped up a little bit of garlic and some chili in here. I have an onion that I'm going to just slice. I love wontons. Sounds awesome. This is like a really small onion. That's okay though, because I think the recipe calls for half an onion, so we'll just do one whole of this small onion. It does not want peel though. Which is your favorite or least favorite hat in your collection? My least favorite is probably the SpongeBob hat. I haven't.
You never wear anymore.
Yeah, because I hate it so much.
Yeah.
I have a giant inflatable SpongeBob hat that it's pretty funny, but it's like, it's so tall. Here, I'll put it on. I'll switch to it. But it's just like, it's so tall and it's like inflatable and it's plastic. It's just so big that it like doesn't even it doesn't even like fit in the camera when I'm cooking. Like you can't even see what it is. I have to be all the way down here. And then also it's like plastic on my ears so I can't hear very well. And then also it's very precariously balanced. I can't do the SpongeBob laugh.
But it was the hat that started all the hats.
Unfortunately so. Yeah. So yeah, this one pisses me off the most. Because it doesn't stay on my head that well. I have to like move my head really carefully. I can't tilt my head too much or like move around because it'll fall off. Alright, I think we'll just cut these into kind of like thin slices. I'm not gonna like dice them or anything. I think we'll just do it like this. Seems like it gets hot too. Yeah, it's not breathable. It's just not a great hat. This hat sucks. But it's funny. It's a funny hat. Like, how could you not enjoy this hat? It's funny. Like, it's funny looking. It's really ridiculous. Most people have never seen anything like it. So, The perk of the SpongeBob hat is that I can't hear Ginger Guy fart. I guess, yeah, that's true. I mean, I can. It muffles it, though.
Yeah, does that make it better, really? It's like one of those that the tree falls and no one's there.
If a husband farts in the living room and no one hears it. Mama! What do you choose, Mama? Mama's so nice. Mama, the fancy hat? What, the, oh, the spider? The fancy hat. This is my fancy hat. I kind of want to do an overhaul on my hats and get rid of some of them, or like retire some of them and like get some new ones. Alright, fish sauce, green onions. Finish chopping these. This one also has a hard time staying on my head. I have to be careful how I look because it's a little bit precarious. So I sprouted my green onions and got them to like regrow to get like a second wind. I'm just gonna chop these. I'm not gonna plant them. I'm just gonna chop them and use them up. But it's pretty cool. I'm now gonna do this. Guys, I recommend if you guys buy green onions at the store, when you're done with them, like cut down to like pretty much where the white part is, and then put them in a thing of water and like get a second wind out of them. And plant them if you want, but like you can also just use them, like just grow them a second time and then use those. Works fine. I have one that I grew after using it. Have you planted or no? I have some planted. This one I'm not going to. I'm just going to use it up because I have like 10 of them planted over by the window. They're doing okay. I don't know if they're going to survive, and I don't know if if I'm allowed to trim from them and if they'll like still survive if I take from them, or if it's, yeah, I don't really get how that works. Yeah, I would smell it, that's right. Doing well, surviving in this time and space we are in. I'm glad to hear that. How's your daughter doing? Is she feeling okay? Hoju, I am saying that. I mean, who knows? Mysterious things happen sometimes. Sometimes things just get lost. Sometimes things just pop a hole in them because there are sharp objects in the kitchen. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, lost. I don't know. All right, let me see if she's doing well. Awesome, I'm glad to hear that. Did she figure out what the problem was? Like the source? Was it the washing machines? Lost accident was missing from where we left it. Did you make pho today? No, I made it 2 days ago. I made it on Monday. Came out really good though. So I opened up my chicken, and I think we'll just, yeah, I think we'll just like kind of cut this down into like roughly bite-sized pieces. I don't really know what we want to do here.